Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Ansel Birch, the Indecisionist, and I will be your Dungeon Barkeep today. For those of you new to the channel, I am going to be making a brand new cocktail today using only ingredients chosen by the roll of the dice and my willingness to try anything once. Now, I am no expert mixologist, but like any bartender this side of the Goblin Warrens, I have an adventurous spirit and a lack of regard for my own personal safety. So let's go ahead and try out a brand new cocktail and I'll tell you how it is. What do you say? Sound good? Excellent. We're going to start off the die rolling with everybody's favorite caltrop, the D4, and that's going to pick an essential mixer for us. So here we go. All right, that is a 2. Grenadine! All right, Grenadine. We're actually using a pomegranate syrup that's not traditional Grenadine, but it provides a more robust pomegranate flavor in my experience, and I really want to thank the friend who recommended it to me. Turns out you were right, and no one is surprised. All right, so now we're going to move on to a D6 to pick a garnish. So here we go. 2. All right, we're all at 2s so far. Lemon twist. All right. Okay, Grenadine and a lemon twist. This should be fun. Next up is a D8. That's going to pick our less essential mixers. So here we go. D8. That's a 5. Ginger beer. All right. This has been a month of ginger beer so far. So we're doing Grenadine, lemon twist, ginger beer. Excellent. This does sound really good. Quilting Dancer says she's in so far. Me too. Yeah, so far, so good. So now we need to pick the star of the show, arguably, the liquor that's going to go into this beverage. Here we go with a D10. That's a 3. So whiskey. So we got whiskey, ginger beer, lemon twist, and Grenadine. That sounds like it could work. I'm excited about this. Development. The last thing we're going to do before we pick a name is roll up a bar term. This is going to be our slightly educational section. Don't get too excited. I'm not an expert, as I said earlier, but I can tell you what a chaser is. So a chaser is anything that comes usually along with like a pint of beer. So you might do a pint of like usually subpar beer with a chaser of whiskey or something like that. Sometimes a cocktail will come with second drink along with it. I haven't seen a whole lot of that, but technically it is allowed. And anytime that comes up, that's a chaser. So that's our bar term for today. And who knows, maybe we'll figure out a chaser to go along with this beverage. We'll see how it comes together. Finally, our names. Here we go is a D20 to pick a name off of this list. This list provided by our friends online, and you can get in on that fun at indecisionist.com/dungeonbarkeep, where there is a form to turn in name suggestions. They go into a big pile, and they are chosen at random to populate this list. Let's go ahead and roll a D20 and see what we come up with. That's an 11. Pitcher of TPK. All right, the pitcher of TPK. I feel like it wants tequila if it's going to TPK us. Thank you, Quilting Dancer, for the ooh and ah. All right, so let's go ahead and put this together. We'll switch over to the bar top cam. Look at its nubbly surface. All right, so let's go ahead and make it in the glass. There we go. We got a low ball glass. Hit it with a couple D6s of cold damage. Look how picturesque that is in the glass. Dangerous, fancy. Quilting Dancer is just giving us single word descriptors at this point, and I am here for it. All right. So we started with Grenadine. So once again, we're not using traditional Grenadine, but we are using premium pomegranate syrup, which again was recommended to me by a friend, and they were right. It is far superior than traditional Grenadine. Yeah, we'll do an ounce. We'll do a full ounce of Grenadine. Why not? Heavy pours. Why make your mistakes big? So that you can tell that you made them. This is how you learn. All right. So there is our Grenadine. Next up is a lemon twist. So we'll get a fresh lemon over here. Peel off that obnoxious label. Get our, oh my goodness, this lemon has 3 labels on it. All right. We're going to go ahead and get a nice wide twist of this. Oh, look how pretty that came out. Okay. So there's our lemon twist. I'm going to go ahead and express the oils into the glass here. I don't know if you can see that, but it like spritzes out this little spray of oil, and that is going to give just a little bit of bittering agent and lemony goodness to this. This is going to be important for this one because we're not putting any lemon into the glass aside from the twist. All right. So after this was ginger beer, so we're going to wait on that until after we've put in the liquor, which was whiskey. Right. How could I forget? My personal favorite liquor. So here we go. We're going to do a nice hefty pour of whiskey, 2 ounces. There we go. Top that with ginger beer. This will be probably about, I don't know, 3 to 4 ounces. Give that a little stir. And finally, garnish with a skull. There we go. All right, and that'll give it a little fun V shape there. Do I want it up? Oh, I want it the other way, don't I? There we go. How pretty is that? Ooh. All right, and now to see how it tastes. Guys, this is delicious. This is delicious. The pitcher of TPK, I think it's called the pitcher of TPK because a pitcher of this will take out the party. Wow. Thank you for another ooh and ah, quilting dancer. This is really good. It does look peachy. It's not, but it looks it. You'd be excused for thinking that. Wow. I was not prepared for this to be that good. So, what's going on in the glass? Well, the pomegranate syrup, of course, is giving us that pomegranate forward, fruity berryness. It's giving us that sweetness. It's a syrup, so of course it's highly, highly sweetened. You don't really need any extra sweetening agents. And the ginger beer luckily has this gingery spiciness that counteracts its sweetness. That a normal soda style beverage wouldn't necessarily have. So that's to its benefit. It's a little bit drier as sweetened beverages go. The lemon zest, I do think that the oil added a little bittering agent to balance it out, and the whiskey is really it's bringing that mellow caramelly notes that really even out everything. This is delicious. It's refreshing. I could see drinking several of them in a sitting and not realizing how much alcohol I was taking in at the time. which, if you've ever been around a pitcher like that, that's how you TPK a group. That's how everybody ends up in a rented cart on the way home with someone else driving. What would be a good chaser? That's a very good question, Julia. Let's see. Man, I feel like you'd want something very basic as a chaser. Something that would because this is so mellow that if you're trying to craft an experience out of it, you want something that's going to be like bang. So I feel like you could serve this with a tequila shot chaser, full on with the lime and salt and everything, just to keep the experience going, give you something fun to do while you're having this nice, mellow, gentle, refreshing, summery cocktail. I really do think that that's the way to go. I think that shot of tequila with lime and salt. That's going to be the chaser for this, and you all know what that looks like. So I'm not gonna waste your time with it. What kind of adventure would I serve this on? This is an after the adventure cocktail. Whatever adventure you've just had, this is the one that you serve to celebrate that you didn't TPK in the dungeon and that you might still here at the tavern. That's my feeling. I think this is after you've defeated the big bad. You go back to the bar, you celebrate with the spoils of the lair, and you buy yourself a pitcher of TPK. I always forget that people do shots of Fireball, but you could do a shot of Fireball or a shot of Malort, anything that's going to be just a punch to even out how very mellow, gentle, and refreshing this cocktail is. But yeah, I think Fireball would be really good. Yeah, good choice, Julia. All right. Well, friends, until we see each other next, drink adventurously.